Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Tuesday. Yesterday we had upper 80s and low 90s, so we also ended the first half of the month, and you'll notice that recently there's been a lot of red showing above average temperatures, but for the first 10 days of the month, we had temperatures near or below average for that particular date. A lot of 70s and only a few 80s, but taking a look at our precipitation, we've had only 3 days worth of rainfall, at least meaningful rainfall, more than a trace. So with all that in mind, here's a look at September so far. Average high of 81 degrees, cooler than what we had last year at 86.5, and cooler than what is normal, 83.6. Average temperature, when you factor in the lows, 69.6 degrees, which is 2.4 degrees below average. The coolest temperature being 47 and the warmest being 93. And so far, 0.8 inches of rain, which is a little over an inch below average for the month. Other cities, Manhattan and Emporia, above average for the month, but below average for Concordia. So we could definitely use some rain. We're not going to get it today, at least for the most part. We might get a pop-up shower thunderstorm this afternoon due to daytime heating, but for the most part, I expect almost a carbon copy day to what we had yesterday. Upper 80s and low 90s. The UV index, the same as yesterday, out of 7. So make sure that you're staying safe in today's heat, with mostly sunny skies. Again, any possible rain will be very isolated. This model has it mainly in southeastern Kansas out of our area. However, late tonight is our first opportunity for showers and thunderstorms to move into the area, maybe close to around 5, 6 o'clock where it starts to move into our western communities. And for the most part, we will have a rain chance all day, but we may end up seeing the scattered activity in the morning and then isolated activity in the afternoon. So I think the evening commute may end up being drier than the morning commute. Does not necessarily mean that everyone will get rain on either commute, or it may be completely dry all day in your particular area. So it's not a great chance for rain. You'll notice that, at least according to that model, just for tomorrow alone, most of the rain is from Manhattan to the west, so that's where the higher rainfall totals are. Now, there might be a little bit better chance of rain heading into the Wednesday night, Thursday time period, and also a little bit in the Thursday night. That's where we could add on to that. But you'll notice that between our computer models, there also remains some differences as far as how much rain to expect through Thursday. So it's going to be something that we're going to continue to fine-tune as we get into tomorrow and Thursday. Between Tuesday night through Thursday night, we'll get a couple of waves of rain moving in. We'll get a second round of some disturbances coming through over the weekend. It's not a guarantee we're going to get rain the entire weekend, but we will be keeping an eye on both days. Just to give you an idea of what the European model is indicating, and I need to change that to KU instead of Chiefs on Saturday. I apologize. But here's a look at Saturday. In the evening hours, you'll notice that north central Kansas might have that rain. That will develop in the evening, and then late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Once you get into the day on Sunday, this model, the European model, has a completely dry Sunday. There are indications that there might be a little bit better chance of rain in some of our other long-range computer models on Sunday. So we're just going to continue to fine-tune it. Temperatures after today, more in the low to mid 80s, maybe some upper 70s, especially if there's more rain. Lows generally in the low to mid 60s every night. I don't expect the humidity to get low enough to the point where 50s are going to be in the forecast. I just don't see that. As far as the European model for the next 8 days, the heaviest of the rain out towards the Missouri border. Still some decent rain everywhere, but not quite as heavy further out to the west. Then as far as the GFS is concerned, pretty much everyone's getting more than an inch of rain, so a little bit heavier rain from the GFS. So no surprise that we're in the green and at least through the next 8 days, and even looking at the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook, it does indicate a probability of equal chances of drier than normal, wetter than normal, but above normal with respect to temperatures. Yes, well, highs actually get a little bit more seasonal in the low to mid 80s after today. 81 would be considered average. Our lows, average low this time of year is 58. We're staying above that. So that is going to be the biggest reason why we're above average, is more on the lows rather than the highs that could be closer to more seasonal temperatures, at least for the most part. Stick with us. Keep checking back in daily for updates on our rain chances almost every day this week, almost every day for the next 8 days. We may dry out a little bit more early next week, Monday and Tuesday, but until then, we at least have a chance for rain for today through Sunday. Small chance today, increase in chances Wednesday and Thursday, a low chance again Friday, and then increase in chances again at times over the weekend. No one particular day there's going to be a washout, to do not cancel any outdoor plans on any day, but stay weather aware.